Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. GV here. So I am in County Clare today in this old church ruin, and this old church here is very old. It dates back to I think the 15th century, and a roofless church once again. I think the story behind this one is around 1645 the Cromwellian forces burned the roof of this church during a mass service. So you can just imagine, while people are having a service here, the soldiers came in and set fire to the roof. And we all know, of course, the British forces back then didn't want people preaching, the Catholics. We've an old chest tomb here. Seems to have fallen apart on the side. So we can see how they're made. They're just built up with all that mud, stones, really packed in. Now, as I was walking in there, actually, there's a really big mausoleum there, and we will go over and explore that. And it looks like the door is actually kind of some way opened on it. So who knows what we're going to see in there. So this is sacred to the memory of Georgina, wife of James O'Brien, who died January 1894, aged 77. And I do know that there is people on the channel, one person I think in particular, who comments on the videos and says hello O'Brien family and stuff like that. So if you're watching this, there's a lot of O'Briens I think in County Clare. So this is inside the old church in the ruin, and hopefully we'll see some old stones here. Or ones hopefully we can read as well. So it's crazy to think that when you're standing in the middle of this old church ruin, the Cromwellian soldiers came in here and set fire to the roof and destroyed it. The burial place of kind of very hard to read these, son of Michael, I think. "1736" is the date on this here. So that's 1700s, and then we have another one just there. Now this is a vault actually here in the corner of the old church. There's that, some kind of design on it there you can see on the side. So there we can see the vault. In memory of Patrick. Time, I think, is the name. Thyme. NNE, or Tyne of Knocker, who departed this life 1824, age 76. So that's the old vault, and it is sealed up, so we won't see much in that direction. Just see, can I read this one here? So this is erected by John Kilmartin in memory of his father, Stephen, who died in 1890, age 67. Nice cross, stone cross there in it. So just at the very top as we come out, over there, straight ahead, that is the top of that mausoleum. And we will go over and explore around that area because it does look very, very interesting. So these ones here in the corner actually look like vaults as well, underneath there, like they're part of the old church. You know, sometimes people use the ruin of the old church as vaults. We have a military grave here. John Joseph Salmon, Ireland, Private, 76th Division, World War I, May 1892 to November 1956. So there we have World War I for all ye military buffs. If anybody knows that division, that is the mausoleum. The creepy mausoleum. Whoa, this is actually moving, guys. That is dangerous. Look at this slab under me. It's actually moving. So these old graveyards, you have to be careful because you just never know with the ground in it. So it's not really a big graveyard here. So we'll try and read as much as we can because there is a lot of them, you know, that are unreadable, I suppose, with the weather and maybe age as well. So a big shout out on the video again to anybody who likes and subscribes and watches these videos. Lots of artificial flowers here. A lot of flat stone graves in County Clare, and we see them here as well. A lot of flat stones. Some of the graves here are kind of, this one is sinking here. So I'm using the new microphone at the moment. I hope the sound is good. Better quality for the videos. And there's that wall of the church. Actually looks like it's falling apart there. That's side of it. Not looking good. So I'm in Doolin, is the area I'm in County Clare. We have a Mrs. Susan O'Doherty here, who died in 1937. Her husband, Joe, is also buried here, and he died 1967. You can see like there's people buried here, and there's no inscription on them. It's just a flat stone, slate looking stone on it. So you'd never know who they are, these people. I mean, who knows, they mightn't have been able to afford, to put an inscription on it. So we have another military connection on this grave, and this one is not looking good either. It's sinking. So this is in loving memory of my dear husband, Acting Sergeant Daniel McSweeney, the RIC, County Clare, Ballyreen, who died the 29th of April 1911, aged 41. So he could have died during the Troubles, maybe that time. The War of Independence. So we'll make our way around and back out, and we'll go over now to the old mausoleum. Looks like there's a couple of headstones up against the wall there as well. And we look at the back of it from here. It's kind of on its own there. Look at that. There's grass growing out through the walls. There's the old wrought iron railing falling apart. And almost looks like a chimney stack at the top of it there. Now, the only thing I know about the mausoleum really is it was built by a family, and I'm not sure if it was ever used or what's in there. We won't know till we go in. So I'm going to go back out now, guys. And we are going to go and have a look at that very elaborate mausoleum. And let's see what we can find in there. Right, so just down here on its own is this spooky looking mausoleum. And the door is opened. And this incline down here, steps. So I'll have to be very careful coming down here. Wow, look at that. The stonework and the entranceway. And you can actually hear an echo inside. When you go inside, look at that. Door is wide open. Wow. So this is inside the old mausoleum here. Hello? Hello? Just testing out my echo. I'm not trying to say hello to spirits. I'm just trying. This echo is crazy in here. Looks like styrofoam there in the corner. And that door is actually jammed open. So I'm just trying to figure out what this little groove is here in the wall. It kind of goes all the way around. Now my guess is that would have been used maybe for, like the shelving in the mausoleum for the coffins. You'd have all the shelving going around maybe inside the wall there. And the door, look at that. How spooky is that, guys? With the light coming through those holes. So this is an empty mausoleum. And, people, I'm sure there's people on this video are going to be asking, it's a waste that somebody could have used this mausoleum as a place for interned or family members. So who knows? Is it possible to purchase this? Or you can hear a chainsaw in the distance, and I'm hoping it's not that guy, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's coming after me, because it is Halloween season. Very, very spooky. Answer in the comments below who would spend one night in this mausoleum, even though there's no bodies in here. But would you stay here for a night? So that's the inside of it. And the door. Crazy, isn't it? So I do have wellies on, so I'm going to take a little walk up along here. And we can see there's some stone, probably fell off the top of it, of the mausoleum. Very, very elaborate mausoleum, and a waste of money, really, when you think about it. The family probably spent a fortune to have this constructed, and then it was never used. And as I was saying earlier, it was used as like probably like a makeshift prison, I suppose, to put prisoners in there. So all around the back there, you can see all that grass coming out of the wall. Um, but structurally, I think it's very sound. It looks like it's not in bad condition. The inside, the outside looks okay. I've seen worse. Can you imagine putting this up on auction? Family Mausoleum goes to the highest bidder. Look at that. What a picture that is. And the old graveyard there beside it. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. And thank you for watching. And happy Halloween to everybody, all my viewers. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And who knows where I'll be next on the next adventure. Until then, take care.